On this week's episode, I want to know if you agree with drone delivery services. I live in Blanchardstown, Dublin 15, which is now the trial zone for delivery drones, and it's making me moan. Now, it's the trial zone for delivery drones. Very noisy. Look, you'll see the video. I want to know what you think, and I just want to talk about it. Is it progress? What do you think? Anyway, here's the episode. Welcome to the Dan Stevens Show. Right, I'm going to get straight into this. It's about drones. That's what I want to talk about. They really get under my skin, to be honest. So, for the last year and a half or so, I live within the 3-kilometre radius of a drone food delivery trial thing. So several times I've had to witness these drones flying over the area, so noisy, unbelievable. And I'm going to show you a video of last week. I got footage of a drone going over my house. I thought it was noisy. I was chilling out in my sitting room, minding my own business. I'd done a few shows the few nights before. I was very tired, and I hear what I think is a helicopter hovering over my house in my garden. I thought it was so loud, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" So I run out with my camera, and there it is, drone.
Is that normal?
Look,
8 o'clock on a bank holiday Monday.
There. Drone, yeah, going over.
Absolute joke.
I do these videos after something. Look at it. Drone going over, a red and a green light on it. I don't know what that. It's a camera, I'd say, recording, I'd say as well. And I give it the fingers. I figured out after that it does have a camera, so it was a good move. It was a good move. I was happy with that. Yeah, hair keeps getting in my eye, but it was a good move to give it the fingers. And then I said, "Go back to where you came from," which is up the road.
Yeah, get off, fuck off, back to where you came from.
They have a little car park that they all park in with a fence around it, up beside the Blanchardstown Centre.
Still hear it. How's that?
I go back in. A few minutes later, I hear it again. And it was a little bit embarrassing because I ran out then like a madman with my camera, verbally abusing the drone, basically
fucking drone,
wanting to, and then it came right over, and then I was like, oh shit, it's my neighbour, and I love all my neighbours, and I was like, oh no, then she came out, and I was like, oh, this is so awkward, like, so I'm giving out.
Shit.
She's every right to get that delivered if she wants, but I hate the drone for some reason. Why do I hate the drone? I don't know. I don't even know why I hate it. And look, I know I'm complaining again, and I know that people find it funny when I'm angry, when I get angry about stuff. That's fine, and it's good for me. I get to vent. Now drones are on the list, as well as the cars that lock the road and lock the gates and park in my drive out. Drones are on the list now. I don't want to be known for moaning about drones, you know, but that's a good. Maybe I could write a poem about that. I'm known to be the one who moans about drones. But like, curiosity is different to laziness, right? Being curious about it, and then get the kids out and oh, look at the drone dropping the thing down on a string. It comes down on a string. It basically like gives birth to the fucking burger, you know, and it just comes down on a string then, and then it cuts the string and then it flies off really loudly, and then probably, you know, I don't know what they're doing. Like, why are they so loud? First of all, second of all, it's just opening up a very dangerous precedent for other drones. Criminal organisations could have drones that spy on people's houses to see if they're in or not. They could be looking at rob your clothes off the line. They could rob your dog from the garden. Well, you shouldn't be keeping your dog in the garden anyway. Probably be a better life if it gets robbed, if that's the case. Your dog could be out having a shite and it gets robbed by a drone. You know, I don't know. The noise is the worst thing. What other pitfalls is there? There's like, imagine being a Ukrainian over here. Big drone again. Oh, now you'd be fairly relieved now if it, you know, when a burger falls out of it instead of a rocket or whatever. But still, it's like aid packages for people with hangovers, isn't it? That's what drones are basically now. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I always just think back to my brother. A couple of years ago, he passed away. You not have talked about that before a little bit on the show, but he would have been extremely paranoid about these drones. And to be honest with you, I'm right there with him on that. That is justified paranoia. These ones have cameras, and they'll continue to get the two fingers off me. I hope that some fella's looking down. There must be. Yeah, the camera drone. 2 fingers every time. Slingshot. No, I wouldn't. I have a slingshot and a few pellets. I won't say for, you know, hunting. Legal hunting. That's what I got them for. But I know that it'd be very hard to hit the drone with a slingshot and a pellet. Knowing my luck, it would miss it, go over the super value and hit someone in the head, and I'd get arrested probably. But there is, I've been reading up about this, there is opposition to these drones. Mana is the company that operates the drones. And then all the big takeaway places take advantage of this. So then you have Dublin 15 Drone Action, I think it's called. Drone Action Dublin 15 maybe. That's about 150 to 200 residents that obviously must live nearer to the launch site where all the drones take off from. I can only imagine what it's like living around there. Like, these things are noisy. You've seen the video there. Unbelievable. Yeah, like, how lazy are people going to get, you know? It's just... Like, I believe as much as the next man or woman. You know, you should look someone in the eye if you're getting food off them. Even if you have a hangover. My big brother always taught me that. Look them in the eye. I don't know why. It's ridiculous. Now, like, what? Are they going to fucking fly it in your window, drop it into your mouth? How much closer do you want the... You know, I don't know. Just... Yeah. World's gone mad. It is actually gone mad. Like, it is. I think it is going mad. Going mad. That's what it is. But I have full support for... What's it called? I have full support for Drone Action D15. If it keeps happening more, I'll be joining their ranks. I just think it's gone too far. Obviously, these big companies are saving money by doing this. You know, people get their food in 3 minutes, apparently. It cuts out something, I don't know. Cuts out paper, probably, or whatever, for climate change. I don't know. It's more sustainable. But it's just so dangerous. So noisy. So dystopian. The possibilities of... Like, was each drone going to be registered to some sort of regulatory authority? How does it work? What's to stop me getting a drone, putting drugs on it and just delivering it to people? Like, what? Where does the... Is there going to be drone police? Probably will be. I don't know. Like, that's where it's all going. Because if it's successful for these takeaway delivery companies, then it's going to be... They'll deliver everything with it. How big do they get then? It'd just be an automatic helicopter then, would it? I don't know. Look, that's where I'm at. Showed you the footage there. You see how loud they are. I just think it's absolutely... It's... Anything that's new can feel weird, but this just feels very weird. It just feels like it's over the line. Just... It feels like the point where you go, alright, no, like, just don't. Send a fella on a scooter. Electric scooter with the food. Just... You might disagree with me. And look, I get it. My sister, Molly, she ordered a drone one time with a coffee. Curiosity. Wanted to see what it was like. It was really quick, apparently. She might have got a burrito on one before, I don't know. But I get it. I get why people are like, oh, the kids want to see the drone. Yeah, I get it as well. But where do you draw the line? And I don't want to be known to moan about drones, but I love poems. Anyway, we're gonna leave it at that. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just more of another entry to maybe it's like a diary. I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's just something that I wanted to say. I support drone action D15. Mana, god damn you. That's the company that operates the drones. People who are ordering the food, I get it. I just want to know what you all think. So leave a comment. I'm genuinely very curious what you think it is. Do I need to relax and just let it be? Am I right to be concerned? I think there is legitimate concerns there to be had. And what's next? Are they waterproof? That's what I want to know as well. They have to be because of the rain, don't they? I was going to try and squirt them with a super soaker, but that wouldn't work. Yeah, I guess tell me what you think in the comments. If you're on Spotify, please follow and give a good rating and share and like and all that stuff on YouTube. Subscribe, the whole lot. I love to see new subscribers. Thanks to anyone who's subscribed recently, or liked, or followed, or listened, or whatever, or watched. But yeah, just moaning again. This time about drones. Just how it is. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Talk to you again soon. Might actually discuss this a bit with Dylan McDonough on the next episode as well. Thank you and goodbye.